Hey there friends, it's Carly. Welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new here, and welcome to another Clean With Me video. Today I am sharing a clean with me at night. Mostly. I say mostly because as much as I try to get it all done in one night, this is mum life here for you, and we had to go over multiple days and night and day, but I tried as best as I can. Nevertheless, if you are ready for some much needed cleaning motivation, grab yourself a cuppa and let's get into the video. Do you want to know who is in need of much needed cleaning motivation? The answer to that question is me. Yes, I do create Clean With Me videos on YouTube, but I am really feeling a bit blah when it comes to cleaning my house at the moment. I don't know if it's like the 9 months of sleep deprivation or the fact that since moving into this house, it's like double or triple the size of my previous 2 rental homes. I have no idea. But nevertheless, I'm really dragging my feet when it comes to cleaning the house. And sometimes really only me filming cleaning the house is the thing that motivates me to actually get it done. Now, don't get me wrong, I have a generally pretty clean and tidy home, but actually getting in and changing the bed, which I hate doing. I also hate mopping. I will not mop every single week. I would aspire to mop every single week, but I don't. Maybe one day, maybe when I figure out a more economical or less back pain type mopping system, we can make that an aspiration. I always keep sort of things tidy. I'm always wiping down the kitchen benches. Everything is in its place. But when it comes to dusting the skirting timbers and things like that, I really just need to G myself up for it. If you haven't already watched my how to keep a clean and tidy home video, and you are similarly needing that little pep talk and that little boost of motivation, go check it out, because there I give some sort of more easy and practical tips to keep things clean and tidy without having to get in and do this sort of more deep cleaning on a regular basis. And that way, if you do go through a bit of a blah phase like I am, it doesn't matter. Yes, the dust will build up a little bit, but the house is generally quite clean and tidy. So we've already finished the master bedroom and now we're in the ensuite. My little challenge to myself is to try and incorporate a few more deep cleaning tasks into today's video. So while in our bedroom, I just dusted behind the bedside tables as well. Most of the dusting in there is pretty standard. I like to keep my house as minimal as possible, so there's not too many things that I need to clean on a regular basis. I also recently dusted down the top of our wardrobe, so the wardrobe area is currently nice and clean. but in an upcoming Get It All Done With Me video, I do sort of want to go through and start putting away some of my really winter type items into the baskets up top of the wardrobe, because moving into spring now and then summer following, hopefully we'll have continued good weather and I won't be needing those. I will also need to reevaluate whether I want to continue on my 10 item capsule wardrobe. So make sure that you subscribe and stay tuned for my September Get It All Done. And then in the bathroom, just 2 tasks that were more deep cleaning type tasks was to change the bathroom bin. It doesn't really get very full, so I don't do it every single week. And then also just wipe out some of the shelves in the vanity. Another deep cleaning task for this evening was to do some cleaning, tidying / organizing in the linen cupboard. I have what I would consider to be an overly large linen cupboard, considering how limited amount of things that I have. So I just moved some of the towels to condense that space and wipe down some of the shelves. And I had kicked Dave out of our room so that I could clean and film it. He was relaxing in the media room. So before I then kicked him out of that space as well, I recruited him to help fluff up the lounge, and then I'm just going to go around and dust that room as well and just do a little bit of tidying inside the TV unit. The whole left-hand cupboard of the TV unit has actually nothing in it. When we moved into this house, I actually did a big declutter of all our DVDs. I had like a larger collection when Dave and I first moved in together into our first rental house, and then over the years I've just significantly decreased that. So now I really only have a few classic movies that are kind of more family / children's movies, because they're ones that I'll be wanting to watch with Hunter one day, and they're the type of things that maybe you can't find on Netflix. So at the moment we just have Netflix and Amazon Prime. But actually we don't watch either of those a heap. I probably spend most of my time watching YouTube if I'm going to watch something, because I really just like the creators that I've subscribed to over on this platform, and I really feel like I can tailor what I view to my specific interests and needs, as opposed to spending ages trying to wade through Netflix finding something. You spend like half an hour trying to find something and then end up giving up and just moving on anyway. Now I'm just going to vacuum our room down to the entryway and in the media room, and then I'll fill up the mop bucket and just mop those spaces as well. And I'm going to call it a night for tonight. After a long day, I honestly did not feel like cleaning the entire house, so I'm just doing zone 1. Also, Dave is home tonight, and I just didn't want to keep cleaning and not be able to spend any quality time with him, so I'm going to pick up some more cleaning tomorrow. It is the next day. Hunter is currently down for his morning nap, so I'm going to take advantage of that time to start cleaning zone 2, the hub of the house, getting onto the living room area. And I don't know why, but I must have been embodying some sort of chaotic energy. I wasn't sure what was happening with my hair today, but I had it in a ponytail, and then I'm going to switch it over to a plait, then I'm going to later switch it over to a bun. I had cardigan on, and then it started to get a little bit warm while I'm cleaning, so it's cardigan off. So we're just all over the shop at the moment. One of the deep cleaning tasks that I'm going to do in this area is fluff all of the lounge cushions, and then I'm also going to vacuum the base of the lounge. It doesn't get really too crummy or dirty. We don't typically eat often on the lounges, and if we do, it's usually just me, to be honest. So I'm pretty careful when I eat on the lounges because they are an off-white, and I don't want to create a mess or unnecessary work for myself. It's later that night and I'm moving on to the kitchen. I very clearly did not feel like cleaning this area during Hunter's other naps. All these dishes were from dinner and leftover from throughout the day, so I'm going to start off by running some water in the sink and getting those washed up. I have started hand washing as opposed to using the dishwasher as much as I can because I realized I did have an oversupply of dishwashing liquid. Also, the dishwasher tablets seem to be more expensive, and I guarantee there is something that we need that is dirty in the dishwasher. So it just is easier long run just to wash them up each night.
The last time I cleaned out the oven, I used the Easy Off Bam oven spray, and while it's usually pretty good at getting things clean, it is like extremely toxic smelling. But also you need to be really diligent about like getting in there and wiping it all out once you've let it percolate for a while. This is the first time I've used that spray in this house, and when I came back to the oven, I noticed that there were like sort of white smears and bits of residue left over from it. Obviously, I didn't do a good enough job on the wipe out last time. So this time I'm going through and I'm just wiping it with my little oven wipes. I find that if you kind of keep up to date with the oven cleaning, these wipes are good enough. And obviously they don't smell as bad. They did also get rid of all of the white residue, so I was pretty happy with how that ended up turning out. I'd really love it if you had any suggestions for specific types of cleaning videos or areas of the house that you'd like to see me clean, different chores, different like get it all done type things. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm always looking for some fresh inspiration and also want to give you guys what you're looking for as well. I didn't film me tidying these shelves, but I had sort of reorganized it and spruced it up a little bit the day before, so I figured I'd do a little bit of a pan over to show you what it's looking like at the moment. And then I'm also going to get in and give the fridge a little bit of a spruce as well. I do need to go grocery shopping, but I just want to go through and get rid of anything that's not looking that great, give it a bit of a tidy up and wipe down some of the shelves. Then my final job for this evening is to go around and vacuum this zone. I do finish this cleaning motivation video with the kitchen clean. I don't move on to zone 3, the other part of the house. Obviously because Hunter is sleeping in there at the moment and I was just well and truly done with my cleaning. I didn't want to pick it up the next day. Thankfully, I am able to go through and vacuum. He is not woken up by the vacuum cleaner unless I'm doing it right outside his room, which I'm not looking to do. So that's fantastic. He also is quite intrigued by the vacuum cleaner and likes watching me vacuum when he is awake. So if he's up in his walker, I know that I can tick vacuuming off the list if I need to, because me doing so will keep him occupied for a little bit and then also means that I get a job done. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me over these past couple of days cleaning my house. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I upload new ones every single week. With that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.